I would prefer to have this pushed back just a bit. So it looks like I'm looking at the camera and not far off in the distance.
So what do you mean? Okay, yeah. Are we now live? Yeah.
I think we're on mute.
Are we on mute?
Well, let's get the headphones on.
This one. Oh my goodness. I think we are late.
Okay. I can't hear anything through the microphone.
Hello, can you hear me?
No. Can you stop?
Wait a minute. We should see. Their chats.
All right. We can't hear anything or see anything.
Oh, someone's already in the house.
Okay.
Meg's Reality TV.
So.
Hello. We cannot just see. Hold on. I'm just gonna enlarge. Hello, everyone. We are now on.
We are on, but we don't have sound, and
why not?
I'd like to be able to hear what's going on as well.
Oh, really? Just
really? Yeah.
I mean, you know what?
Helpful.
We are now starting.
Okay, with no sound, right?
No, what sound do you mean?
Well, I'd like to be able to hear what's being said through the headsets, Pinky.
Who is that? Someone is not talking,
Pinky, I should be able to hear your voice through the headsets.
Anyway, before
This
we
is
are
not
doing,
working.
Meg's Reality TV is already
Thanks.
saying hi to us, She
Okay.
said, hi, beautiful couple.
Yeah, well.
I think we are now heard. Hello, Megs. Hi, good evening. Hello, this is Filipina wife abroad, and welcome back to my show. Welcome back after like several months. Yeah, hello, Megs Reality TV. Reality TV. We are good. We are good. Hello, Megs. Can you hear us? Can you hear us? This stream's current bitrate is lower than the recommended bitrate. I use a stream bitrate of 4. I don't know.
Meg, can you hear us?
Now lang ulit kayo nag-live? Yes, right, definitely. Just now.
Okay.
Hello, Mace. Can you hear us? We do not know if we are heard right now.
All
Yes.
right,
Good
so
evening, everyone.
They can hear us, but we're not. But we're on mute, so I can't hear you through the headsets. So just be aware.
Yeah, I don't know, Charmy. I don't know how to work this. What you mean?
Okay. So do you want to give what's going on today and what we're doing?
Well, first of all, we just really have to welcome everyone, So why don't we have our intro? Hello, Philippines. Hello, America. Good evening. Welcome back to my channel. This is Filipina Wife Abroad. And right now, yes, we are back after like maybe 5 months 5 months that I didn't do my live. And right now, I'm very excited to go back because I already have my partner, which is, Chris, my husband. Hello, Chris.
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, good evening. And, today we got already our 2,000 visitors. We got here Kadikent. See, Kadikent is your nephew, I think, Kadikent. Yeah, I love it. Yes. And Meg's Reality TV is, yes, she can hear us. Yeah, 5 months. See, 5 months. So that was, thank you, Mags. Thank you for confirming that. All right, so right now in the Philippines, it is Sunday morning. And yes, right here in Indiana it's Saturday evening. It is already, what time is it, Chris? It is?
I don't know what time. It's 9 p.m.
Yeah, it is 9. Yeah, it is 9 p.m.
10 a.m.
Oh, si Kenneth. Hello, Ken. Yes. Mega shout out to Kenneth, our nephew. And well, of course, let's welcome in the house again. So, Megs. Yes. All right. So, welcome after 5 months. All right. So, today, 9:57 a.m. here. Oh. So, also 9:57 p.m. here. Welcome back. And we have here Chris. So, gonna join me tonight after 5 months. But I'm so happy to have him here with me. What will they expect from us tonight?
Probably a little arguing because I wanted to test out the equipment, but you immediately jumped into it, and I really don't have an opportunity to get everything set up. So
Yes, right. So guys, Megs, we're gonna test only our sound system tonight. Yeah, our equipment here.
we do have an agenda for the evening, and hopefully we can keep some people entertained. And once we get going, I will probably start playing with the mix boards and some of the sound systems. So part of the absence over the last 5 months is Pinky wanted to set up her own studio, and she wanted, when she was doing live, to have a place that was more her own, and she wanted to start getting some additional the right equipment in, the right headsets, the right microphones, the right mix boards. She wanted to get the right TV or a video display starting to be in place, as well as some of the decorating and the soundproofing. So it's taken us a bit of time. It took some investment from Google itself. So once we started getting some money back from Google, we were convinced that this would be a worthwhile investment. So now that Google is paying us and we're seeing money, we put a little of it back into the studio. So
okay, so that's a very good news for everyone, and especially for me, because it will really make my live stream from now on be efficient and a little bit high tech. But anyway, welcome, of course, my one and only mother. She said good eve. Yes, good eve. Just my good Jeloni. So anyway, so that's it. So again, guys, good evening. All the way here in Indiana, US, and we would like to welcome everyone from all over the world, in every state of the US. Good evening, everyone, and I hope that everyone has already had their dinner, because we already had. What did you have earlier?
I had some leftovers, so Pinky just warmed up whatever was in the fridge and served it to me.
But it was a very good steak, All right, so guys, tonight, this is gonna be our first live after 5 months, just like Meg said. And again, I really miss everyone here, and I just really want to go back to my live stream regularly, and I will try my best to keep my time. Yes, congratulations, your banana is more than 5K now. Thank you, Megs. Yes, of course, just like what I said in my thumbnail, join our wonderful journey before I reached 5,000K. All right, so all legit, out there is really welcome, because anyway, tonight, as we invite everyone, to come, since we are spending only 1 hour, we try to be with you for an hour.
Yeah, and before we begin our agenda tonight, do you want to just give them a quick tour of the studio since we're starting to debut it?
Yeah, sure.
So you can see, as we're turning around, we've got, our own mix boards, and hopefully that's showing on the computer, right? And we've got the microphones and we've got the headsets that aren't working. I need to make it work. And then we've got larger video screens that we're watching behind us. And Pinky's got an awful lot of decorations and other things that she's going to bring into the mix over the next week or two as we get everything prepped. So
thank you for that tour, Chris. And so this will really make my live stream really, really efficient. Yeah, you have condenser. Is that condenser what you call that?
I have a mixer.
Yeah, mixer. Condensed.
Condensed, yeah, it sort of condenses.
Thanks, Megs. Yes. Hi, Megs. Where are you from, by the way? Philippines now, right? Yeah, gotta check. I think gotta check, Megs.
All right.
Also, James. Good eve, James. Domusta. All right, so Basically tonight, since of course our comeback, mixer, not condenser. Okay, yes, right. So this is gonna be our comeback after 5 months. I think my throat has already rested, not very well, but better, feeling better since I already have my partner to talk, to talk with. So, but mainly, Chris is gonna join us tonight because we are spending only an hour, and yes, from Philippines. All right, so I think we gotta check. By the way, you gotta check like how makes. So, but you gotta introduce. How about that?
So what we're gonna do tonight is we're gonna do. This is something we've talked about a lot between Pinky and myself, and to keep this interesting and moving along, and to have her rest her voice. We were going to top on the 10 biggest, most humorous surprises that she's had coming to the U.S. And there's generally a really funny story tied to each of these. So as we spend the hour, we're going to go through each of these 10 funny stories and try to give everybody a smile as we are live, streaming out live. And then anybody who pops up, we'll make sure that, Pinky or I recognize as we do this. So with that, what we've got is we're going to start at number 10 of Pinky's most humorous surprises. The thing that just really caught her off guard, that led to some funny situations or some funny behaviors.
Yes, right. So again, guys, so this time we're just gonna share, of course, since I am celebrating my first year here in America, and there are just really certain things that really blew me away and really, really so fun to me, and I really find it funny, surprising, shocking, like I did not experience in the Philippines. All right, so those are the things that we're going to discuss in an hour. So
number 10.
Number 10.
Number 10. We're starting at the bottom of the list.
Yeah, from number 10.
So the 10 funniest, most humorous thing that really surprised Pinky was... Dun-dun-dun-dun.
Yes, by doing something yourself. Do it yourself. Or DIY.
Yeah, I think Pinky had the mysterious or mistaken belief that in America, people were more wealthy and they hired everything out to be done.
I didn't think about that.
It's a bit of a shock. So the first time we went out, and I actually pumped my own gas because nobody in the U.S. outside of New Jersey, has their gas pumped. She was like shocked. She was like, "Oh my goodness, how could you pump your own gas?"
I did it just only one time.
And you did it one time, so she's been here a year and she's pumped gas once.
Yeah.
So she gets her gas pumped. But in the house, just trying to get anybody to the house to do anything is an onerous chore. Mm-hmm. It took us 4 months to get some new doors put in the house after we had paid for it. So just getting somebody scheduled, and it's not unemployment, and then people weren't busy because of COVID. It just, there's just not a surplus of folks who can do that type of work. So you'll see a lot of her do-it-herself videos. Because
like
we have nobody else to do.
Yeah, just like the cabinet, since winter is coming, and I already had that video. I had my do-it-yourself cabinet for our coat. I did them. What else?
Like cutting the tree down.
Yeah, cutting the tree down.
It was a 6-month delay in getting somebody out here to cut the tree, so which is why, we had to go buy a chainsaw and do some of it ourselves because part of it had to come down. But we have one really interesting story that kind of builds on this more than anything else, and I think we're going to do a video in the next few weeks on this because we've got some footage. But do you wanna provide the backdrop on the rug?
The what?
The rug and the.
Yeah, I will give. I will give a video for that. The rug for
All right. Well, I'm going to talk about it then. If you're not going to.
Which rug?
The rug and the billiard table.
Oh yeah, sure.
So, although it would be helpful if you actually talked about it.
Okay, go ahead.
But, So for Pinky's birthday, one of her bucket list items was a billiard table. And we spent about a month and a half looking for a billiard table. And we finally figured out what we wanted. And we went and worked with the local store to come up with a billiard table. And it was a bit custom designed. And it was a really nice billiard table. Mm-hmm. But we needed the billiard table to sit on something, not the wood flooring that we currently have, because that would ruin the floor, and it really needed to be on a rug. And so we go out looking for a rug big enough for the billiard table, and there just isn't any at any of the normal furniture stores, at the local hardware stores, or any place that would normally sell a nice big Persian rug. They just didn't have any that size. So we went to a local Persian rug store, very high end, very expensive, and we go in to look for a rug that would fit under the billiard table. So are you chipping in yet, or you want me to keep going?
Yeah, keep going.
So we're in the store.
Hello, to Life with Mylene. Hello, Sissy.
So we're in the store, and there are like 500 Persian rugs all stacked up. And when you talk about do-it-yourself, the gentleman in the store couldn't move the rugs by himself for us to take a look what's under them. So Pinky literally had to work with the guy to lift the rugs while I was looking at them, and they're literally lifting these things. They're super heavy, and you talk about do it yourself. This is even shopping for really upscale rugs, and we see one we like. It's the right size for the billiard table. Way overpriced. We negotiate a bit on the price, and we come up with something.
Shout out to Life with Mylene. Yeah, look at that. Woohoo!
Okay.
Shout out. She
Mylene.
gave us like $2.
$2. Wow.
Look at that.
Thank you, Mylene. So.
That makes us go to her channel too,
Yeah, we'll be at your
because she
channel.
has this awesome husband. And he already made his channel.
All right.
Yeah. What is that? What is the name of his channel again? Sis? Sorry for interrupting you.
So we're at the store, and we negotiate, and we spend as much money on this rug as we did this really expensive pool table. And I'm not happy about it, but we had to have it, and the rug looked pretty good. It works. And so I was like, okay, when can I get it delivered? And this is a really upscale rug. This rug costs several $1,000s. And he's like, we don't have anybody that delivers. You got to get it home yourself. And I go, well, what do you mean you got to get it home yourself? Nobody has a vehicle.
So we got the key.
So what he did, he said, well, I'll just loan you my van. And he tosses me the keys to his van. And so Pinky and I had to roll the rug up.
It was very heavy.
And it was really heavy. Put it in the van.
And he drove it.
I drove the company van to my house. I had to get out of the van, and Pinky and I had to bring it in the house. We had to set up the matting under it, put the rug down, and we're just like in shock because we're sitting there. It was like
so in other words, guys, it was just a self-delivery.
Yeah. So then we had to drove the van back, and we leave the keys with the guy, and he wanted to know how it looked, and I'm like, well, looks great. It'd be nice if you could have come by and delivered it yourself and
yes, right.
and set it up. But apparently, regardless of what you spend, doesn't mean you're going to get actual support. So a real shock to Pinky was the whole do-it-yourself, and sometimes you just got to make adjustments. So
it's like you're gonna pay, for this very expensive rug carpet, like around in peso. 100,000 something peso?
No, it was 160,000 peso rug.
Yeah, 160,000 peso rug. You're going to buy it from the store and you're going to deliver it to your home by yourself and you're going to return it in a van. That is crazy. And I don't think that we experience that in the Philippines. You have DIY to save money. Exactly. Yeah. All right. So, hello, Megs. I want you to connect to Life with Mylene. And also, yeah, again, thank you, Life with Mylene. And we really wonder if you also experienced that with your husband. Did you have that experience? Like you buy something from the store and, you get it delivered by yourselves. That's really crazy experience here in the U.S. But in the Philippines, that will never happen because the owner of the store will never trust you, right? Gonna give you the key and drive. Maybe you're gonna run away with a car or with a van, right? So anyway, let's move on to number 9. But before that, again, thank you for our super chatter. Life with Mylene. She got 2,000 subscribers, charming. And she is the one who you said this morning that she's pretty.
Okay.
And a handsome husband.
I did make the comment, and that was the one that you told to me the story about how her husband went out and started his own channel. So
yes, right.
Yeah, I do remember. You were a conversation over a cup of coffee. I didn't get breakfast this morning because Pinky didn't make breakfast either, but she did make.
Yeah,
me a cup
because
of
her
coffee.
husband actually said he's very proud of himself. Like, I'm gonna have my own channel too, and the wife now is complaining about that. Like, oh my gosh, my husband is gonna take my job.
Yeah, I'm not
and
taking
she's
Pinky's
right.
time.
Now he's having his own channel. Hello, Anuska Productions. Can you give shout out to Anuska?
Shout out Anuska.
Production,
So
please
welcome.
read.
Anuska Productions, Sanfra
TV. Good
Yeah.
morning from India. I really love Indian people because I have so many viewers and subscribers in there. Yes. Hello, Anuska. I remember Anuska.
So an interesting fact about our channel.
Yes.
When we posted the channel on the chainsaw, and it got 9,000 views plus, which really shocked us because it's our second biggest video.
Yeah.
Like 70% of the people who watched it were from India. It blew us away. We were not prepared for that. Usually India is a top 4 or 5 market for us, but not anything like that. So
yes.
I one day we're gonna have to figure out why.
All right, so Anuska, I want you to meet Live with Mylene and also Meg's Reality TV. Now let's move on to number 9. Number 9, surprising or funniest surprising, my life here in the U.S. is the unlimited soft drinks. I'm gonna speak for that because in the Philippines we don't have unlimited soft drinks. What is this? Error, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Okay.
We got 150 meg or 150 megawatt or megabit per second download. Shouldn't be happening, but
yes.
Okay.
So anyway, going back again, in the Philippines we don't have free soft drinks.
Free refills.
We just
free refills.
Refills. Yeah, free refills. Yeah. Hello, shout out to
Edu Del Rio.
Do Rio.
Edu
Del Rio. Edu Del Rio is from Dun dun. It sounds like what? What do you think, Edu? Filipino?
Yeah.
How did you know?
Well,
Edu Del Rio from Brazil.
Oh, okay.
A Brazilian boy. Hello, Brazilian. Do Brazilians have really awesome... Do they have wine?
They got meat, and they drink Argentinian and Chilean wines.
Yes.
So, but Brazil, not well known for the wines, but a lot of good wines in South America.
I remember going to gas station. Please read.
Yeah.
Free.
Well, read it yourself, Vicky.
I remember going to gas station with free gulp of drinks in Utah.
So Pinky actually knew about the free soft drinks before coming here, the free refills.
No, I didn't know.
You did know. So we
Because
had
you told
prepped on
me.
that. Well, because I told you. What she was not prepared for is in the Midwest in particular, where everybody has too much weight, they actually, Salamat, they actually give you a cup to go if you're drinking inside the restaurant for free. So not only do you get a refill, you get a cup to take with you when you leave. And Pinky was so in shock when we went to our first restaurants And they were like, well, do you want a cup to go? And Pinky's like, oh, no, I'm not going to spend any money for a cup to go. I'm like, yeah, bring me a cup to go. And it took her several visits to restaurants before she actually had the courage to say, yes, I will have, a cup of tea to go or whatever she was drinking to go. So it's humorous, the shock she had over the fact that not only do you get unlimited refills, but they will give you soft drinks to go to boot just to make sure you are happy and you...
Definitely, Megs. So everything in the Philippines is money. But here, you will just really drink to sawa. Okay? So you will drink unlimitedly, inside the store. And if you go out, you can bring another cup of Coke. But now, since it's pandemic, they do not really... Some of the stores do not allow you to use the same cup. So when you're gonna refill it, you are given another cup of that soft drinks. It's really cool.
But you don't pay for that other cup.
You don't pay for them.
No,
you
they just bring you a new
drink it
cup.
to sawa. Really drink it to death.
Okay.
Yes, unlimited refill. So yes. Let's go to number 8. So number 8, really surprising thing to me in the U.S. is the constant sales and the constant bargains. Yes. All year round. Hello, Mylene. So did you also experience that? As in, buong taon is sale. There are sales, there are bargains, and they are really in good quality of products. And this really surprised me.
Yeah, I mean, just going to Kohl's and Pinky grasping clearance because there's always a change in seasons. And it's a shock. Because as you change seasons, things get out of fashion very quickly.
Just like Meg's reality TV, she said ukay-ukay. It's not ukay-ukay, it's secondhand. But Meg's, it's not secondhand. It's brand new. It's brand new. So as as season changes, like let's say it's winter is coming, so there is sale for summer clothing. When it is winter, then there is the...
Well, it's winter. Your summer clothing is clearanced out. And then the summer, winter clothing, if there's anything left. Christmas items are always clearance. So there's whatever holiday. So if you're in Brazil and you don't change the seasons and it's so hot, there's no really reason to stock up for your heavy winter clothes.
Yes, right.
But
how many seasons are there in Brazil?
Well, Brazil's a huge country. They do have some cold weather in some spots. You can get up towards the mountains.
Brazil has also 4 seasons, Edu?
But it's usually closer to the tropics. But it can get cool in Brazil. So.
Hello, Edu. Shout out. So, Max Reality TV said. All right, so let's move on. Thank you, Mylene. Thank you for the $2. Thank you for our super chatter tonight. Okay, so now let's move on to... Again, so sales. It's not ukay-ukay. It's not a second-hand store, but they're all brand new and they are name brand. Like, Levi's, I really love their jeans here. They go on sale all the time. It's a really good quality of their clothing. And let's move on to number 7. So that is overly friendly Americans. All right. Hello, Lady Doll Vlogs. Hello, first time. Yes, you are welcome. If it is your first time, you're always welcome. All right. So there is no first timer. Everyone is welcome here. And again, Lady Doll Vlogs. I want you to meet Edu and Megs, and also, Life with Mylene. They are legit channels. So let's move on again to overly friendly Americans. So what are these friendly Americans? You're American. Are you friendly?
I'm friendly. So Pinky is shocked that every time she steps outside her yard, a car drives by. What do? Huh? Every car, they wave.
Yeah,
everybody waves.
When you're walking along the road, and everyone will just say hello. When you are in a park, everyone is just saying hello. How's your day? And it's so unusual to me, and I feel shy sometimes. I feel uncomfortable because they speak to you like you are really good friends and you have known each other for a long time. But But later on, you will get used to it, and you will just, have initiative to say hi to them just one day. It's good, young people, old people, especially old people. I really like them. So you will never get bored. You will really enjoy your neighborhood because you are feeling so welcome with your neighbors.
So one of the interesting stories that ties back to this is we were in New York City before COVID, and we're riding the subway. And I lived in New York City for many years, and I'm very comfortable. I make a great tour guide in New York City. So I worked in Brooklyn. I lived just north of Manhattan, and worked in Manhattan as well. And so I'm giving Pinky the tour of a real New Yorker. And we're riding the subway, and we're having a conversation about where we are going next. And Pinky really, is not completely following me what I'm saying. And in New York, where people are not supposed to be friendly, which is an incorrect statement because people are just as friendly in New York as they are anywhere, if not more so. All of a sudden, everybody in the subway car starts participating in on our conversation about where we were going, what's the best place to stop off. Within 5 minutes of us having a discussion about where the next place we were going, there's like 4 people on the subway who we did not invite into the conversation. Just feels that it's their God-given right to join in and contribute to our direction.
But this is normal in America.
It's normal in America.
But in the Philippines, if you're talking like inside a jeepney or in any public places, and if you're talking with your friend and someone will butt in your conversation, that is so rude. And you would agree with me, if someone butts in, join your conversation, we just tend to look at the person up and down, right? Like, it's so rude of this person to join your conversation, But in the Philippines, they will just butt in anytime. And especially if it is informative, like you're a tourist in that place and you're talking about like where to go, they are so, so friendly, and they're so willing, and they're very interactive. They suggest you some places where to go. It's really good. It's really good.
All right.
It's really good.
So it was really funny watching Pinky struggle with this.
Yes, but it's really, it's a very good culture of Americans, I think. So let's move on to, oh my goodness. So yesterday I experienced this, and now I am really into this, that Americans really love dog. Oh my goodness. Dog is so big deal in America. So because of that, sometimes, love that accent. All right, so because sometimes, like, we are planning to have our vacation. Yay, December! So, Mylene, where are you going? You and your husband this winter, this Christmas. Where are you going? Because we are going somewhere, and we are not planning to come with our dog, of course. It's, it's a problem, right? So, where are we going to leave our dog? Who will take care of our dog? Of course, no one. So, what we're going to do is we're going to look for a shelter. And this shelter is what you call very difficult. Dog daycare.
Yes, we're going to board the dog, but they also offer doggy daycare. So if you want to talk about... So yesterday, Pinky went and visited to make sure that the place we had selected was good enough for our Gento, because it had to be extra nice.
No, Mylene, because I'm not really sure if you have your own dog. I didn't see any dog in your video, but but we have no choice. In the Philippines, if we have our dog or we go somewhere, we just leave them at home, or maybe we can ask our relatives or our family. But here, it's just very uncomfortable to ask your in-laws, to take care of your dog. It's just uncomfortable. It's not really the thing here. But we have no choice but to board, our dog in a dog daycare. I'm not really sure if we have a dog daycare in the Philippines, but I have never heard about that. But here, and I had a tour in that place. I was really, really so surprised, and I was overwhelmed. I was so excited, and I'm so happy for my dog this December. So many dogs. They look so happy. They are interacting with each other. They are playing with each other. Like, I think that is the kind of what paradise for them, you know.
Yeah, it's Mylene made a comment that dogs are like babies here in the U.S.
Exactly, life with
they really
Mylene.
Yeah,
You know,
they are like
here we
babies.
have Dog Walker Online. It's like Uber app. Yeah. Wow. Really?
Yeah, we didn't have anything like that where we live. I think it's too small of a city. Although
we don't have that Dog Walker.
Not in
but it's
the
a
town
job.
we live.
Yeah, but it's a
Yeah,
job.
we even had to drive about 30 minutes to get to the
And
border
even
location.
Mylene said that they have also school for dog. Hey, Mylene, we're gonna also sign him up, like
after
for a
COVID.
dog. What's that?
Doggy, he needs some doggy school, doggy training.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
You know, so we're gonna snip him, and then after we snip him, we're gonna send him to some training.
Patuli na
Although we have
among
trained him
among iro, Mylene. It's very aggressive, so I think he should get snipped.
He's very aggressive for a golden retriever, and
No, aggressive means like maybe sexually aggressive.
he is very sexually aggressive. He's not physically aggressive, but he does, and he's strong, and so he has his way with everyone. So
Well,
we're gonna fix that.
So that is, I'm also very surprised about America that they have their dog daycare. And also that they also, look at that, Pat is hold fog here and had a cat. Lady Doll Vlog said. Oo, ipatuloy na mo ba? Yes, exactly. Yes. we will get him snipped. He's just very aggressive.
Yeah.
He's humping all the time. All right, so that's it. No stray dogs as well. Now let's move on to number 5. Mylene, listen to this. Road and traffic signs. And I'm not kidding. You know, in the Philippines, there are also road signs, traffic signs, but oh my goodness. Anyway, in America, it's just so crazy. Signs are everywhere, and we should really follow them, or else, yeah. In fact, one time, this really surprised me because one time we were driving, and all of a sudden, this happened very recently, and it's very embarrassing because we got tickets. Okay, so I was really wondering how come the sheriff just suddenly at our back, and I didn't know. How did he know? I mean, how did he know that? And I really wondered. And I asked Chris, how did the sheriff, how did the sheriff know our violation anyway?
Well, because he had a radar gun and was hiding in the behind some trees.
Radar gun.
Yeah, so it happens. And he didn't give us a ticket. He only gave us a warning. There's a difference. He let us go. It didn't cost us any money. So we just had to apologize.
Luto, mas maayo para di mo laag. Ah, okay. Our dog should get snipped. Snip.
Yeah, our dog needs to be
so
snipped.
that he wouldn't go somewhere. But you know, Lady Doll Vlogs here in America, they don't just go outside, because that is also a violation here in America. If they see, your dog like going out on the street, stray around, you will get a ticket.
You'll get a ticket and they'll take the dog.
Yes. It's a serious violation here. You should always watch for your dog. Must have leash.
Yeah.
Yes. Because your neighbors Americans are very sensitive and they're so aware of the violations, their rights. So just a little of their, a threat for their security or something, or their life, they would just really call the police and just oversay something, and they will just charge you, because of your stray dog. So you always have to watch out for your dog, take care of your dog, always have your leash.
So Pinky has had her license for about 6 months, and she's done a little freeway driving.
But Mylene said, I got my driver's license for a year and no freeway drive for me. Still, my husband don't let me drive at freeway alone. What about you? Do you let me?
You won't drive. You won't go anywhere.
No.
So,
Mylene, actually, he lets me. Anyway, we
went
went
go.
We went to, Kentucky, and that is like, it takes 2 hours to go to my biyanan, okay? To my mother-in-law. Yes. And the problem is that now he does not allow me to drive long distance because I sleep after an hour.
The car starts going, warning. fatigued driver, stop for coffee.
Yes, in the car. In
You
the
know.
car, it's just giving me a sign like, have a coffee, have some coffee.
But
yeah.
stop. And so we're like driving for 40 minutes on a several hour trip.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my goodness, for 40 minutes it's not worth adjusting the seats.
Yes, right. So dog has their own playground too, and that is in dog daycare anyway. All right. So that is all about the road and traffic signs. Oh, by the way, another interesting thing. When you're driving here, Mylene, of course, Mylene has experienced that. When you're driving, since in America there are really long roads. All right. So long distance, drive, and along the way. Every state or every miles after mile, there is this
There's a rest stop.
Rest stop. Yeah,
that's correct.
And the rest stop, like you can.
Christine.
Hello, Christine. Yes,
Christine.
all right. Hello, shout out to Christine. Good evening, Christine from Philippines. I'm sure. So anyway, we have here rest stop, and in the rest stop, I was also surprised and maybe big shock to me because their restroom is very clean, and most shocking to me is there is unlimited toilet paper.
Yeah, the first few restrooms Pinky went in and couldn't believe that there's toilet paper in every stall. And it's unlimited.
Unlimited. Because in the Philippines, I remember in the Philippines one time I was in the restroom and there is this woman who is working for that, for that store. And what she did, she just rolled the toilet paper, as much as she really could, And I was thinking like maybe she was taking this toilet paper because she wanted to take this at home. And I really approached her and I said, why did you have to take the whole toilet roll? You have to buy that. You're not helping the owner of the store. Maldita, no? But, my point is, you're abusing, okay? So, but here in America, hello, Destin! Destin is a very good dancer.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Welcome,
and
Destin.
also, her dad just passed away.
Oh, sorry, Dustin.
Yes. So I think she's very thankful and she's really enjoying her life on YouTube. Just,
But I've been in the Philippines where I've walked in the mall, and I remember there's we were in Manila at Mega World, and I go to the restroom and I walk in and they have somebody dispensing the toilet paper, literally giving you like 6 squares. And I was just in shock that there's a
Warlitas, hello.
Hi, Warlitas.
Warlitas lifestyle. Yes. All right. So, but Melly
I
said
was
like,
shocked. Really?
just do not go to toilet paper, in Utah. I don't know about in Utah.
I don't know about Utah either.
What is Utah? I mean,
Utah's a
what's wrong
state.
in Utah? I know Utah.
I don't know, but I'm looking forward to finding out, Marlene,
why?
about
What is
Utah.
in the toilet park in there?
But usually, moving on,
Warlitas.
Warlita's toilet park.
Yes. Yeah, thank you, Destin, Dreamer. Thank you. How are you feeling now? All right, so anyway, let's move on to
number 4.
Yeah, Warlitas, please connect to the rest of the guys there. So, Mylene, we also have here people in the U.S. We have here the customer service. It's a customer service. When it's a customer service, what is that? Their toilet part is like a hole.
Oh, really?
Just like in Cebu.
Yeah, like Cebu. Oh, my God.
We went to Cebu and they had this kind of toilet like in a hole.
Yeah,
Sa probinsya, ganyan eh.
It was a squatty potty in a hole. It was really bad.
Shout out to all. All right, from Mylene. Anyway, going back to customer service. So customer service like, in restaurant. My God, I'm not oversaying or overstating this of my experience, but really I salute American people for their service in restaurant. I feel so sad about my experience in the Philippines. This is general situation, Yeah, I am so amazing. I'm literally shocked. And especially their managers. If you eat in restaurants, all restaurants here in America, I'm not sure in other states. I think just the same.
No, they're all the same. The service level's really good.
Hello, Anna Ramel. Hello. Shout out to you. All right. So what is really about? What is really good about this? This staff in restaurants is like, of course, greetings, what you want, take your order, and oh, Dennis, hello, Dennis. Dennis is a good cook.
All right, Denise.
All right. So anyway, the customer service, and what is really shocking is they would really time to time they're gonna check you out. What you want. It's not like you will be annoyed because you're always asked what you want. Although that you already have superb food, you're already enjoying their food. You have lots of napkin. You have lots of sauce.
And if something isn't perfect,
super perfect with two sides all the time.
But if it isn't perfect, they take it back.
Yes, and if it is not perfect, like if you're complaining, let's say you want a sunny side up egg, but they gave you like scrambled something like that, you are not paying it. No question. They're gonna replace you with what you wanted. Plus, you don't pay. Plus, they give you another set of food. Can you imagine, like beef steak?
Yeah.
Beef steak is expensive, all right? But if you don't like it, if you don't like what they served you, because that is wrong, that is not what you ordered. Guys, you are not paying it, but you are getting what you want. They're going to cook again quickly.
And they're going to apologize.
Super apologize. One time, they apologized, and we did not pay. And guess what? They gave us kind of coupon.
Yeah, for free meal next time.
For free meal the next time you come back.
So not only
how
did we not pay for
awesome
that
is
meal,
that?
They gave us our next
American
meal.
restaurant and managers. All right.
And so Pinky was shocked at the government offices.
But like Mylene said, it depends on states.
It could be. Well, we live in the Midwest. I've never lived in California.
Oh, can you pronounce like Dennis said? That is what? Hey, Dennis, what language is that? Oy, mina, princesa. I know princesa. Princess.
Dulce?
Yeah.
Dulce is Italian.
Oy,
So
mina. Yeah.
Portuguese or Italian.
Could be. All right, so Christine Dicena. So
Denise,
connect
is
to
that
everyone.
Portuguese?
Thank you for our 11 million viewers. Hello, Billy. Oh, Billy Hayes, I think is Billy Hayes. Billy Hayes is he's always watching. He has a Filipino wife, I think. Billy Hayes. Filipino wife. Right, Billy Hayes, you got a Filipino wife, right? All right, so let's move on. Okay, so
Morlita's lifestyle.
yeah, distant dreamer. I'm just here listening, preparing lunch. Wow, what lunch?
All
All
right.
right, so thank you guys. I'm good now. At last, after I got a COVID.
So two other comments on that.
She got the COVID. She
Oh,
was
no.
positive, but she's
Oh.
now okay. Yeah, my wife is Filipino. Remember Billy?
No, I
Yeah.
don't remember. I'm sorry, Billy. I don't remember. Billy,
I think
I don't.
as far as I remember, Billy is in near Kentucky, I think, because he commented on Dad's grave
Oh, if you could, you're the one that commented on my father's grave. Very cool.
from Agul. Oh,
That isn't that.
La Union?
Yeah, that's not anywhere near.
Maybe he's in the
my
Philippines
father's
now.
grave.
Okay,
So-
let's move on to.
So a couple other notes. Pinky was blown away at the government offices here, and while we complain about it in the U.S., when she was getting her driver's license and she went and took her test and everything she had to go through, she never spent more than 10 minutes waiting ever at any of the offices. And even then, I was upset. I'm like, oh my goodness, it's 7 minutes. Where she spent all day in the Philippines just to do something basic. And then Social Security office, when we went, was less than 10 minutes. We just haven't had to wait anywhere. And then the banks, the fact that the banks knew my name and they're hyper responsive to us just kind of...
Yeah, it
blows
was
me
very
away.
quick service anyway.
Whatever
I
you
got
want,
my driver's
whenever you
license
want.
very quickly. And what are the other government offices? We went to the mail,
Near Bowling Green,
the
yeah.
post office.
There we go.
Yes, in Saki near Bowling Green. You know where that is?
Oh, Bowling Green. My sister and her brother-in-law live in Bowling Green. My 3 sisters went to Western Kentucky University. Kathy lives in Bowling Green.
Oh.
And then my 2 nephews and their wives live in Bowling Green.
But Billy is in La Union now. He's in the Philippines right now.
But he was from near Bowling Green.
Yeah,
so.
but his wife is in La Union.
Okay. Well,
yes, I think so.
But if he's from Bowling Green...
Lilipat na kami dyan sa state niya. They're gonna move. You're kidding me. No, but California is good.
Well, the DMV in Indiana is awesome. The DMV in Illinois is hideous. The one in Kentucky is so-so. But the one in Indiana is a well-run machine.
So maybe that really depends.
Indiana Government Services.
Here.
Illinois was the worst. So
Illinois.
All right. So the next big shock, and this one blew me away that Pinky noticed this.
Okay.
Ducks. So in the
quack 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 quack.
The
ducks.
Quack quack quack,
Yeah.
and the ducks are always migrating, and they fill up every lake, and there's duck crap everywhere, and it doesn't matter where you live. And she's seeing like not just a few dozen ducks, but like thousands, maybe millions of ducks, all spring, all summer. I mean, all spring and all fall as they're migrating north to south. And she looks up, and she kept saying, "If this were the Philippines, the next morning they'd all be gone, and everybody would be eating duck that night."
Yes, right. Yes, Anna, ducks are so cute. They're really found here everywhere. You can see many ducks, and they're so healthy. By the way, where Lita said they also got, free meal. Where Lita saan ba yan? Where is that? All right, so anyway, going back to ducks, yeah, they are really cute. And when I saw them everywhere here, and I told him, and I was really wondering, like, wow, Chris has no reaction to this. But I think this is really sore to our eyes, right? In the Philippines, I think these ducks, they're very healthy ducks. The next morning, the river, the lakes will be super, super quiet and peaceful because there will be no more ducks, they'll be on the table. Lilitsunin ko, I will grill, or I will maybe I will roast the duck.
So Billy, I'm a Kentucky boy.
Hello, Billy.
I just ended up in Indiana, so I bleed.
My granddad
Kentucky.
is from Indiana, but can't remember what area. I have some. I told you because I think some here.
So my family is heavily.
What is
from
Bush here?
Who's your person from Indiana?
Oh.
A person from Indiana, a New York, somebody from New York is a New Yorker, somebody from California is a Californian.
Thank you, Billy. Yes. Hello, Bilan. Welcome to our show. And we're talking about the 10 funniest surprises that I had here in the U.S. since I am celebrating my first year here.
And number 1 is a big shock, I think, to everyone. They will not have heard this before.
See, Bilan said, and you are not wrong about ducks in the Philippines. So, kinabukasan, lechon ang labas niyan, di ba? So, ducks. Okay. Ducks in Australia, ducks in Canada, ducks in Western countries. They are so healthy. And not only ducks, I don't know what kind of birds they are, but oh my goodness, they are everywhere.
We've got a lot of turkeys.
If I have gone, maybe if I have, I'm just gonna be shoot them, and I can feed my family, especially in the Philippines. Like, you have big family, no problem. I remember, in Bayugan, in Mindanao, we used to live there, and we had so many ducks. I'm good at eating ducks. I was taking care of ducks anyway.
All right.
My husband cannot relate. Ducks is
relate.
really, really yummy.
No, duck is okay. Cooked right, but I'm not going to go out and kill a poor duck. They're too pretty. Ducks are friends.
Why do we have to hunt ducks?
Well, they do hunt ducks
free.
in the U.S. And duck hunting is very popular.
Why don't we have to do that?
Because
There's
I'm
so
not
many
going to.
around.
Ducks are friends, not food. I'm not eating a duck. Although
So why are you eating chicken?
Chickens are food, not friends. Ducks are cute, They swim. Chickens are not cute. They're mean.
So I think we said that. Anna said,
ducks are cute. I agree.
Oh, my husband is from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Anna. Oh, my husband is working in DM. Oh, Warlita's husband is working for DMV in Indiana.
Wow, duck eggs were the best he tasted in the Philippines.
Oh, okay. Mylene
Is
is
that true?
challenging you. Huh?
No, is that true that duck eggs are better than chicken eggs?
The what?
Duck eggs.
Duck eggs, the best egg you tasted in Philippines.
Is that true? I've never had a
Balut?
duck egg.
Balut.
No, not balut. No, not balut.
Balut.
No, no.
Wow, good for Mylene's husband.
No.
Wow, he's so good sports. Wow. Oh no.
So number 2, Pinky.
Okay. Number 2 is okay. Christmas is coming. So when I arrived here, I saw trees. And what is really special trees that I saw is the Christmas trees everywhere. Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Oh my gosh, Christmas tree.
So the blue spruces.
Chris. Here's the camera.
Yeah.
Take a picture of me.
Yeah,
Take
so
a picture.
I probably have like 60 or 70 pictures of her standing beside the Christmas tree, holding the Christmas tree. She went live on Facebook. This was pre-YouTube.
This is Christmas tree. This is
spruces.
real. This is real.
And it just
Not
one
plastic.
after another. And so when we're driving from Chicago O'Hare back to our airport, because we were living outside of Chicago at that time.
Christmas is everywhere.
And
Christmas tree.
She didn't care about the big buildings in Chicago. She didn't give a crap about Chicago Airport or, anything she saw except the Christmas trees. And the first 2 weeks she was here, it was Christmas trees this and Christmas trees that. So...
Hello, mi amore, 897. Hello, welcome to our show. And we are talking about 10 funniest experience here in the U.S. All right, so please connect to each other. And, well, anyway, Billy is not eating balut. He's staying in the Philippines, but he's not eating balut.
Yeah, I'm staying
Have
away
you
from
tried fried crickets?
I'm not eating a fried cricket. No
But
way.
in Thailand, it's very famous.
I don't know about Thailand, but
I
I'm
wanna
not eating
try
it there
that.
either. Well,
You told me that we are going to Thailand, right?
We'll go to Thailand, sure. But I'm not eating fried crickets in Thailand.
And there is more awful. More awful than crickets.
Thailand's got wonderful food.
I know.
And if we go...
So I just really want to try that, They're
you try
exotic.
that. Just brush your teeth.
Guys, it is really normal that each country has exotic foods. And yes, it's just really wonderful to try each, Why not? You will just decide, or maybe you can say, I'm not eating this. This is really awful. Once you test it or you try it, right? You taste that.
So here we are at our top one.
Anyway,
surprise.
the Christmas tree is not Christmas tree. What is the
It's
name?
a
We
blue
just say
spruce.
Christmas. Why do we
It's
say
a blue-
Christmas tree?
Because you call it a Christmas tree. It's a blue spruce. And it's the same tree they put up in Rockefeller Center every year in New York. And in every hometown they put in a big blue spruce.
So what is your favorite Christmas tree color? In here in the US, like what I see is just only green,
They're a greenish blue spruce.
Yeah, but in the
it's got a
Philippines-
blue hue to it, but it's a green tree.
But maybe in the Philippines, it's just like a plastic Christmas tree. I always put on like white Christmas tree. Well, but here in America, they call that blue spruce.
Yeah. So the blue spruce is everywhere. The spruce trees, the evergreens, just blew Pinky away.
Yeah, but these Christmas trees that I'm saying are actually very, there are so many varieties of Christmas tree. Now, time is almost, 1 hour is almost,
up, and it's gone quickly. But we have the number one massive surprise.
Listen.
And so the first day we come back from Manila. So Pinky has her completes her CR1 process. And I flew to the Philippines because Pinky didn't want to fly back by herself. And that was no problem because, I fly a lot. And so I just flew over to Manila to bring her back, take a long weekend. So we come back and we have the Christmas tree experience. And I don't have any food in the house. It's clean, it's well organized, but I'm a bachelor. And so we go to start buying some stuff. And we go to Walmart, which is right down the road from where I was living. And we're walking through Walmart. Now, the grocery store didn't surprise her because she's, she lived next to Shangri-La in Manila, and she's been upscale. And But we're walking through, and she comes across the women's clothing area, okay? No big surprise.
Yeah.
Except
the
lingerie area.
Yeah.
All right? And she saw bras.
And I took my camera And I couldn't help taking out my camera because this is really shocking to me. My first shocking thing in the US is seeing this giant bras.
Yeah.
Bra. Like, I think I asked my husband what my size is, what's my cap size is.
I mean, it's like.
And I said, like, B, you know? B.
Yeah, it's not a B. It's a little bit larger than that. But.
Because I gained.
Huh?
Because I gained.
But the ones in the Walmart south of Chicago, not in South Chicago, but a bit further south of Chicago, were like double E's or double F's. They were big enough to have a small house in the Philippines and 4 or 5 people live in them. They're massive bras, and Pinky had never seen that before. And the camera's coming out, and I'm so embarrassed. We're walking through Walmart, and all she can do is obsess over these bras. And the camera's out, click, 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 and I've got to go live. Oh, maybe I should buy one of these and send it back to the Philippines because nobody's going to believe me. And Albert's signature.
Yeah.
Hey, Albert.
Hello, Albert. Hello, Kuya Nonoy. Hello, guys. So, connect to Albert's signature.
Yes.
Please.
So, in this scheme of things, the big surprise and Pinky's biggest shock, and she talks about it often when we head back to Walmart now, is the bras. How does anybody become that large? And
yes,
then,
right.
And then you look around and you got a lot of fat Americans.
And I took a picture of those bras, and I still have them. And yes, I already overcame that, surprise. Okay, I already got used to this big bras because it's common to see large women here in the U.S. and yeah, they need these big bras.
So we've got 5 minutes left. And we wanted to thank everybody for joining us. And we kind of just wanted a recap of what we're doing and what's happening from this point forward. So for the last few months, Pinky has been offline. And she wanted to start building a studio, pulling together the necessary parts. So we have been buying, extra screens, more computers. We got really high quality microphones, some headsets which are not completely working right now. The mixing table for the mixer.
They saw it
earlier, but a lot of people have come back. We've set up one of the spare rooms as her permanent studio, and we're slowly starting to migrate for her to go back online 3 times a week. And really enjoy the experience. And I committed that I would join her because I love to talk. And when she's up here doing this, I don't have anybody to talk to. So,
but maybe it would really happen. Like we're gonna clash.
Yeah, we were clashing.
We can argue here, right? We can argue. We can have, but it's gonna be a healthy conversation anyway.
It might be. So we were.
Or maybe we can fight, right? Or maybe our viewers can also join us. That's a better mixer than mine. This is really light. So Anna also has that.
Yeah.
Anna is also doing live, I think.
Yeah, so we're gonna be back in the live business, and we're gonna, Pinky's still gonna just comment on.
Yeah, but it's not gonna be daily because I think live streamers also can relate to it. Like it really hurts your throat.
I don't know how often it's going to be, but I'm here to help provide.
It just maybe Friday, Saturday, Sunday, but let's,
so whenever it works out, it works out.
Yep.
But hopefully we will provide some entertainment and touch on some topics. We'll hit some current events, whatever's new in our lives, as well as.
So I think next time we're just going to do shout outs for them, because they're going to visit and they really just want, their names be called and.
We can do both, can't we? Isn't it just boring listening to just shouting out people's names?
What?
But you want some topics in this as well, right?
Yes, topics, but of course they just really have to recognize that just they're joining us,
All right, so we will do that as well.
Like, Anna Ramel, thank you for tonight. Billy Hayes, thank you. Please take care in the Philippines. And I hope that you're enjoying there in the Philippines. And also Belen in Australia, I remember Belen in Australia. Yes, thank you so much for joining us tonight, and especially live with Mylene. Don't forget Mylene. She gave us $2 tonight.
Mylene, you are my new favorite person in San Diego. So
California,
so cool.
yeah.
California.
But do not visit in Utah. Yes. And Scott B is trying to catch up, She's trying to catch up. Scotch B is, I guess, she's from US, definitely, The Scotch B. Scott B. I just came across your channel. Welcome, Scott. And also, thanks for the shout out. It's very nice. See, when I am attending the live stream of others' channel, I feel great, when they recognize or, acknowledge your presence there. And also Albert's signature, guys. I hope that you contact or you connect to Albert's signature. He has really an awesome, what business? Albert's signature. Albert can make really good suit.
Oh, Albert, your cousin.
I'm
sorry.
Yeah.
That's just. Hey, Albert. Albert does bespoke clothing, so he's a superb.
Michigan.
Superb artist. So if you're in the Manila area and you need a bespoke suit, he and his wife can turn it around. Fantastic quality. I typically buy my clothes in Thailand, where I've had some real good success with bespoke tailors in the past. And Albert's on par with anybody in the world.
Yeah.
So shout out Albert. He's awesome. Like I said, I've got
right.
multiple suits. Pinky's got multiple suits from him. And we can walk through the streets of New York, and be on par with any banker coming out of any Wall Street firm.
Yes.
So, and we've done it. So I know that's the
all right, guys. So thank you so much. We're giving just only an hour tonight, and this is our comeback after 5 months. And tomorrow we're just gonna see you. Hopefully that you're gonna join us again tomorrow, Sunday at the same time. Philippine time is gonna be
I don't know what time.
10 p.m. or
10
maybe in
10 a.m.
Indiana here in the U.S. is what.
Yeah, I don't know.
9 p.m. here in Indiana. So Scott B is from Michigan. Hello, Scott.
Hey, Scott.
Yes, and
Scott B.
Warlita's husband is working for BMV in Las Vegas.
Oh, that.
Yes.
Very cool. Las
Vegas. Oh my God, Las
Pinky
Vegas.
loves Las Vegas. Yeah.
It's my favorite city, state. Yeah. So
right.
Thank you very much, Chris and Pinky. So thank you so much, guys. We love you all, and thank you for being with us tonight. So see you tomorrow again. This is Filipina Wife Abroad. Signing out. And thank you all. Oh, humahabol pa si Nobo Chat. Hello, good morning. Oh my goodness, Ohio. What Ohio means what? It's Chinese?
Hello.
Japanese. Ohio?
It's Japanese.
Ohio?
Yeah, it means hello.
Ohio. Good morning. Hello. Goodbye, everyone. Have a nice day in Japan. And